Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
John Henry's has a brand new membership club to protect your entire home in one program. With a VIP and a deluxe option, we will help you find the plan that best fits your needs. Receive discounts on services and equipment, priority service, complimentary inspections, and so much more. Protect your home's plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical systems all in one membership. Call John Henry's to learn more.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air,
and Electrical.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us. The things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Sports Show!
The 56th Annual Boat Sport and Travel Show is bigger and better than ever. January 31st to February 2nd at the Sand Hills Global Event Center in Lincoln. Don't miss it.
Sports Show!
Hey volleybalfans, this is Laura Dijkema, national player of the Netherlands and now the setter on Omaha's newest professional team, Love Omaha Volleyball. League volleyball is bringing the heat this year. Don't miss your chance to see Olympians, national players and national champions right here in Omaha from now through April. We can't wait to see you cheering for us in the stands. Visit lovboma.com to buy single match tickets to see me and Love Omaha volleyball in action. Go Big Green!
If you're sick of catering from the same places every month, it's time to switch things up. Mulberry Barbecue is perfect for business lunches and dinners, family gatherings, holiday parties, wedding receptions, rehearsal dinners, and so much more. Delivery and full service options are available, and they can cater for anything from 10 people to 500 people. Call them at 402-937-7114 to hear their menu options and get your catering booked today. Mulberry Barbecue, located at 11th and Cornhusker Highway.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Cobble Chevrolet GMC, and we wanted to give a special shout out to all of our great customers, thanking you all for a record-setting year in 2024. Now let's get the new year rolling with some big savings. Right now at Cobble, we have some of the biggest discounts in the area with over $12,000 off list price or 0% APR on select new models. So stop on in the dealership or hit us up online at cobblecars.com to get true low country overhead in action. $12,000 off list or 0% APR right now at Cobble. So please stop on in or visit us at cobblecars.com. You'll be glad you did.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza. The big one. All the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend. Welcome to The Drive with AD Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0. And bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Tuesday. It's a beautiful day in Lincoln, Nebraska. Good morning, Ahman Green.
What's up?
There you
go. I'm here. How y'all doing?
We're
doing
great. No, I'm here. Don't you worry. AD is in Reno. He texted us last night and said just got to his hotel. It had some really suspect Wi-Fi. He didn't rule out the possibility of joining this morning.
How close is Area 51 to Reno?
It's a minute. It's Area 51 is in New Mexico.
Oh, so that's a ways away. Okay.
So that is
it's a whole another state away, Raff. I hear where you're going with that. But
you're talking about probably a 382-mile drive.
382 mile
yeah.
drive.
6.5 hours.
Yeah, I was going to say 6 hours. I was going to say 6 hours. So, yeah. It's a little
he
bit
said
away.
the internet was suspect. I was trying to think maybe AD's doing like a secret mission to Area 51, but that's
AD
the way my mind thinks.
That.
Yeah,
when did AD talk about science fiction? Okay, let's just go there first. Never.
That's what makes it secret. No one knows because he never talks about it.
Oh,
All those books in his library at home are all science fiction books.
Right.
Okay, hold on. So now this appears.
Uh-oh.
This appears that Area 51 is in the southern part of Nevada. So I thought it was New Mexico as well. The article is about the U.S. Force facility in Nevada.
So have you ever been to Vegas when the plane takes off every morning?
No.
So there's a plane that loads up all the workers at Area 51.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's white with a red stripe. They load up all the workers. They take them to work in the morning. It flies back at night. They get up. They go.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it says air base. Oh.
Yeah, but it's so
it
funny.
Does say Nevada.
Yeah, AG, I was with you, man. I thought it was in the part of New Mexico as well.
Right.
But still, it still does not
opens up.
It still does not change the factoid that it is a 6.5 hour drive from Reno. So AD, I would be pretty confident in that he's not going to be attending Area 51 today.
Yep, white with red stripe. Oh, okay. Area 51 is in Nevada. Roswell is in New Mexico.
Roswell. That's what it is.
Thank you very much.
David knows everything.
Yeah. Well, David has a lot of time on his hands. He's able to text in quite a bit. We appreciate it. He's an all-day listener. Starts real early, 6:15 in the morning. Doesn't stop until late at night. So we appreciate David. It's AG, man. Speaking of just Area 51, how big are you into all that stuff?
I mean, I believe.
Okay.
I'm a believer of that. I mean, started as a kid. I mean, being in California, saw some things too. I remember one day we went out to the drive-in, me, my mom, and dad, and we got there right before the sunset to get a good spot in the drive-in movie theater. And I think it's Del Amo, California, which is not far from LA. And looking up in the sky, we saw this. We didn't know what the heck it was, but it put on a display for like at almost 30 minutes before the movie started, and it was triangle shape, and it was doing all these different, and it was letting off smoke and going in circles and straight line. It was doing all type of things. And if people obviously had cameras then, not cell phone cameras then, it would definitely got caught. And I'm just sitting here like, what is going on in our sky right now? It was crazy. So not saying it was or wasn't, I don't know, but just I've seen things.
It felt like this was a couple of years ago where there was like a big drone event. Like there was always like conversations about drones.
Oh, that was last month.
Was it really? No. It was a couple of years ago where it felt like every single week it was like another drone reported and nobody knew where it came from. Nobody knew what the deal was. Yeah, Big Daddy Travis says there's no possible way that we're the only living thing out there.
Exactly. Heck no way.
Yeah. This is interesting. I mean, we're not trying to get into conspiracy theories or anything, but I have never experienced anything, so I cannot say that I'm a believer.
Yeah.
But now, as the forces and the other living things are probably hearing this, I'm probably about to have an insane encounter just to prove that they're.
You're funny.
But, oh man. Anyway, guys, while we're getting ready to get to break here, our first one, we got Jackson back on the board today. He is back on a Tuesday, so we appreciate Jackson for hanging out. Downtown Scott asks on the text line, can this show become Space Talk? And my immediate answer, even though my name's not on it, I say no.
Anything's possible, though.
No, I'm not sure we're qualified or we know enough about space or the happenings in space to even be able to talk about it.
I mean, I did take Reno to Area 51. I mean, that's hard to do. That's
a little bit.
It's a heck of a link, but
it's a little bit.
But when he said that his service was faulty, I was like, ooh, maybe he's in one of those.
I mean, he's been in a desolate area, if anything. Not much wiring out there in the desert,
No, you're absolutely right. Guys, we got a loaded program for the folks today. Plenty of stuff to talk about. I mean, the first of all, when we get back from break, we have to talk about the Tiger Rory matchup last night. TGL, which TGL, we cannot stress how much of a success it's been. Right, when you first thought of simulator golf, you're thinking to yourself probably not going to be as interesting as the real thing. But they've figured out a way to attract and keep viewers interested. We got tons of things to talk about Super Bowl wise. Some new coaches. We have to talk Aaron Glenn and the Jets because that whole thing. Liam Cohn had his press conference with the Jaguars yesterday and made some headlines.
Duval.
It was a little funky. It was a little awkward at times with Liam Cohen, but other than that, Raffi, take us away, my friend, and we got a loaded one for the folks.
All right, we'll talk to break to the drive, 93.7, The Ticket.
Psst. You know what's better than waking up early to go to the airport? Sleeping in. Lucky for you, the lines at the Lincoln Airport are so short and our service is so fast. You won't need to sacrifice precious beauty sleep to get here hours before your flight. So, go ahead, sleep in. You deserve it, and choose the airport that helps you relax. LNK, make flying easy.
Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine bar. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for wine, beer, spirits, and cigars. Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln. If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
A new year means it's time to try new things. If you haven't tried Fear's Cheese Spread yet, the time is now. For the days you don't want to go to the gym, don't worry. Fear's Cheese Spread is there to cheer you up. And for the days you do get to the gym, why not celebrate when you get back with the best dip around? Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Fear's Cheese Spread. No event or party is complete without it on your table.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
M Suits Clothiers, Lincoln's favorite men's store. Family owned and operated, located 1 block south of 56th and Pine Lake Road. The end of season clearance is going on now with up to 50% off. Stop in now for best selection on sweaters, outerwear, suits, sport coat, dress pants, and dress shirts. M Suits Clothiers, your menswear store. The electrical workers of local union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Hey there, fellas. It's your girl, Jordan, with Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Let's talk commitment. And what better way to do that than with some shiny, sparkly jewelry? Am I right? Now, I'm not suggesting you have to rush, but if you're considering making a significant move, do your planning. We offer financing and payment plans. Lock down your selection with confidence. Until next time, this is Jordan at Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Happy shopping, guys.
Landmark Implement, your John Deere dealer, invites you to their annual sprayer clinic at the Buffalo County Fairgrounds in Kearney on February 5th and 6th. This hands-on event offers expert training on John Deere and Hagie sprayers, covering topics such as machine maintenance, spray tip selection, and exact apply technology. New this year, classes on autonomy preparation, see and spray, and variable rate operation. Don't miss this opportunity, February 5th and 6th in Kearney. Learn more at landmarkimp.com/events.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Are you a skilled mechanic looking for your next big opportunity? Constructors is hiring. We're looking for experienced mechanics to join our family-owned team. We offer competitive wages, great benefits, brand new service trucks, OEM-level diagnostic software, and career growth opportunities. Positions include lead and A-level mechanics for our shop and multiple field technicians. If you're driven and ready to grow with a company that's been around since 1908, apply today at constructorslincoln.com.
Raising little ones is a big job, and you do your best to give them a good start every day. That means making sure they're well cared for while you're apart. You work hard, but it's not always easy to make ends meet. There may be help. Find out if you qualify for Nebraska's Child Care Tax Credit for working parents. You could be eligible for a credit of up to $2,000 per child on your next tax return. Learn more at nebraskachildcaretaxcredit.org. Brought to you by First 5 Nebraska and Nebraska Children and Families Foundation and aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Tuesday, Old Dad 34. Can this show go 3 hours? You never know. You never know. Talk to the powers that be. I don't know. I'm just happy to have two.
That's right. That's right.
Guys, last night, TGL, it happens. I mean, it's either every Monday and sometimes Tuesdays. TGL, obviously, it's taking place at SoFi, the SoFi Stadium in LA.
No, it's in Florida.
SoFi in Florida.
Yep.
New 3v3 golf league, just to let you guys know, that features 6 teams comprised of the top PGA Tour players. This is a league that was started by Tiger, Rory, those guys as well. And they've brought out a lot of stars to just watch the events.
Yeah.
And I think there was a lot of questions on the sustainability of it, the accuracy, and the excitement, right? Because when you create a simulator golf league, essentially, you wonder, are the simulators going to be accurate? How do you create the outdoor game with an indoor aspect? And so far, guys, they've done a really good job. They've had some interesting matchups. Last night might have been the top of the top, though, right? You had Tiger's team Jupiter, going up against Team Jupiter, Florida, going up against Rory's team. And when you're talking about some of the golfers, you had Keegan Bradley, you had Rory, you had Tom Kim, who's a hilarious dude who I started to like off of Full Swing when the documentary came out, because he was hilarious on Full Swing on the Netflix documentary. But you had Tom Kim and Tiger Woods. Like it was really, really fun to watch.
And anytime you can get Big Papi on for a little bit, hey, you've succeeded.
Oh, they had Big Papi on? Nice.
Yeah, Marty Smith interviewed him. It was pretty good interview. So,
Is he he's probably an investor.
You know,
I'd imagine.
he might be because Mike Trout was there last night.
That's right.
And Mike
Trout.
He invested a little bit. He's a minor owner, so
gotcha.
It's really cool that what they brought into it. But for that to work for me, like I was telling Nick, the first couple weeks I watched it, it was okay. I mean, it was good. But last night, I think it was just the competitive juices. Tom Kim, I mean, I'm telling you what, the emotion he brought to that, and I think he actually lifted the emotion of like the Tigers and the Rorys, because it went to overtime. I mean, it was good fun TV last night. I enjoyed it.
Hey, competition brings the best out of us sometimes. You go among good players doing something a little different. I like what they're doing,
and they're playing for some legitimate money too. I mean, it's not. Oh, I forgot.
This is not chump change. Not chump change.
Oh no, this is like millions of dollars. I forgot what the main purse is. Was it 10? Was it 10 million to the winner? Oh man.
Here, hold on one second. I was looking up something about Tom Kim of TGL. So
4.5 for second place, 9 million is first place.
A total of $21 million is up for grabs.
The prize pool. That's the prize pool. That's the whole prize pool itself. 9 million for
the winning team at the end of the season.
2.5 per player. Second place is 4.5. So break that up between 3 players. Third place is 2.5. Fourth is 2 million. Fifth is 1.75, and sixth is 1.5.
So a fun fact, right. There's some legit money. A sidebar, a fun fact about Tom Kim. So I'm sure you guys maybe remember this, but he played and participated in the Olympics, obviously, a couple of months ago. And there's a rule with South Korea, with the country that he's from, that there's mandatory military service before you join or before you turn age 35. And one of the ways that you can avoid this or get out of the mandatory military service is by medaling in the Olympics. And Tom Kim narrowly missed out. Tom Kim's 22 years old, right? 22 years old. So he'll get at least, 3 more Olympics, 26, 30, 34 before he has to serve in the military by the time he's 35 years old. But Kim started the day on Sunday at 10 under. But he went 4 under through his first 8 holes, but then blew up in the back 9 and missed medaling by just a couple of spots. And so he was emotional in the Olympics because he let it slip. He felt like he let it slip away, but that was just a fascinating storyline that was like talked about quite a bit publicly, was that he's got mandatory military service by the age of 35 and he can get out of it if he medals at the Olympics, but he just narrowly missed out on it. And he was crying after it, not only because he messed up, but he wasn't able to get out of the mandatory military service.
Yeah, he had to go through the work.
Yep.
And going back to TGL, also IQ Crew, yes, the green does morph every hole.
Yeah.
It's got hydraulics, so it goes to what the hole looks like up and down with hydraulics. And then they also have, when they're hitting out of the sand, to have like the lip. They have a lip that goes up that kind of goes to the degree angle of what the lip would be on the real course. So, I mean, they did not spare any. They did not go cheap. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's there's 600. Almost 600 actuators which use the hydraulics to change the slope of the green from hole to hole. So no 2-hole approaches and green slopes are alike. It's just like the legit. I mean, it's like you're playing in the course. And so, there's 2 sets of fairway sand and rough to where if you're over 175 yards, I think is the cutoff, you go from the back one. If you're inside 175, you shoot from the closer one, you hit into the projector. I think also it creates this sports have over the last couple of years been trying to migrate into a way to where they can talk and have conversations with the players while they play. We see it in baseball at times where they'll mic up guys in spring training, they'll mic up guys during the All-Star game, and they'll have some good conversations. And those are good to an extent, but they're in the middle of playing a game. Golf, there's obviously a lot of downtime since it's more of an individual sport at times. And so for an event like TGL, where they have all the guys mic'd up, when you're talking about, you can hear some of just the fun, lighthearted conversations between a guy like Tiger Woods and another golfer like Rory McIlroy. That's fascinating stuff. It makes for great television. It makes it so where ESPN's guys, Matt Berry, they don't have to do a whole lot. They just let the guys talk, and it feels uncensored. It gives an authentic feel to the game. And it's like, man, these guys really are just dudes playing golf, and they're having a good time the same way if the four of us got together and we went to a golf simulator on a Saturday night.
Yep. Yeah. Well, or you could come over to Twitch, to my Twitch channel, and watch me play Call of Duty or Madden or Halo.
Do I get to talk to you while you're playing?
Yeah.
Really?
It's just like this show. Like what we're doing right now when we have the callers call in, it's the same thing. You could come into my Twitch channel. I'm getting headshots, and you could ask me about how was that hit from John Lynch when y'all played against Tampa Bay or whatever. It's the same thing in my chat. And, any player's chat. Preston Smith, he streams. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, Eddie Lacy. It's quite a Kyler Murray. You know, obviously everybody knows he streamed because everybody tried to put the fact that he was playing too much Call of Duty and not studying the playbook. But I'm like, come on, that's a low blow right there, bro. You can't go there on that because playing video games actually gets you locked in more. So I don't even hear that argument.
So the next match before we get to break, the next match for go ahead, Rafi.
Oh no, you got it. I was just gonna say this is the big one next.
Yeah, so
President's Day.
The next one is February 4th, which is a week from would that be to today? A week from today, I believe. A week from today is February 4th, and so it is next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central Time. It's Keegan Bradley, Hideki Matsuyama, Rory McIlroy, and Adam Scott going up against Tommy Fleetwood, Colin Morikawa, Justin Rose, and Sahith Theegala. But then to Raff's
President's Day triple header.
President's Day has a triple header. Starting at noon, 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. Central Time. You have 3 matches. Which I mean, so it's just back to back with on the ESPN networks, and I'm gonna be tuned in all day. Now they're gonna have to start competing with Husker baseball, and that's gonna be a little bit of a problem because Husker baseball is gonna be good, and they start their season that same weekend, the 14th, down in Scottsdale, Arizona.
February 14th.
February 14th is their first game down in.
That's Valentine's Day.
That is correct.
Hello.
That is correct. Nice job, Raff.
Have you got your plans yet, Nick?
I have 0 plans.
What?
0 plans.
I want that to change.
Potentially, I'm hoping to potentially be in Scottsdale.
Oh, I thought you said
Nebraska.
They said potentially you had something.
Nope. Raff, we don't need to worry about it.
Okay. All right. I man had that.
We do not need to worry about anything. You know what we do need to worry about, though? Probably getting to break.
Yeah.
And we got history on the other side.
All right. We'll throw it a break. Just the drive. 93.7 The Ticket.
Garage doors can break down or quit working at the worst times. At Doors Plus, they understand that a broken garage sometimes means repair and not replace. Sometimes, all you need to make your door like new again is a few bolts, realignment, or even a new balance. Trust the pros at Doors Plus to handle your garage door repair the right way so you can get on with your busy schedule. Visit them online at doorsplusllc.com or give them a call at 402-590-5800.
Hey farmers, Boyd Farm Outfitters is hosting a product expo at their facility near Exeter on Tuesday, February 11th. They'll introduce the newest products from Precision Planting and demo the Quick Draw Spray Tender System. They'll give you an up-close look at the Green Eye Select Spraying System, reveal the future of soybean traits, and much more. Stay up to date with the newest technologies in agriculture and learn how your farm can save time and money to become more efficient. Visit BoydFarmOutfitters.com for more information, and they'll see you on the 11th.
Bagels and Joe is the best place to start off your mornings, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. You can't go wrong with one of their great bagel sandwiches or breakfast burritos. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln or their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza. The big one. All the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend.
Automotive Solutions is Lincoln's one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, from vinyl wraps to engine repair and maintenance. Automotive Solutions offers fleet services, as well as printing and graphic design for vinyl applications, plus installation of vinyl for boats, trucks, cars, and anything else you want wrapped. Perfection is their standard, and they never settle for less. Call today at 531-249-5600 or go to automotivesolutionslincoln.com to learn more. That's Automotive Solutions, 2024 Southwest 5th Street in Lincoln.
John Henry's has a brand new membership club to protect your entire home in one program. With a VIP and a deluxe option, we will help you find the plan that best fits your needs. Receive discounts on services and equipment, priority service, complimentary inspections, and so much more. Protect your home's plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical systems all in one membership. Call John Henry's to learn more.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
Davis Plumbing has been in business for over 15 years and is currently searching for journeyman plumbers to join their team. Experience is preferred, but not required for all applicants. When you join the team at Davis Plumbing, you'll receive full benefits package with paid time off. Join a small local business doing big things in Lincoln and surrounding areas. Apply today by calling 402-525-6922 or find them on social media. Davis Plumbing, locally owned and operated for over 15 years.
Sports Show!
The 56th Annual Boat Sport and Travel Show is bigger and better than ever. January 31st to February 2nd at the Sand Hills Global Events Center in Lincoln. Don't miss it.
Sports Show!
Have you heard about Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center? Located at 7555 Pioneers Boulevard, Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center offers compassionate, patient-focused care and provides outpatient surgery services, making it possible to have non-emergency surgery and return home the same day. Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center specializes in cardiology, vascular radiology, orthopedics, pain management, and much more. Give them a call today at 402-261-1085 or online at amimaging.com.
At Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical, we're ready, reliable, and recommended. Water heater acting up or your sump pump on the fritz? Call Action. Summer's around the corner. Is your AC working? Are you sure? Call Action. Electrical problems? I'm telling you, call Action. Call Action for a free same-day estimate or a trusted second opinion. You heard that right, a free same-day estimate. 402-423-6960. ActionLincoln.com.
An hour ago, you didn't need a plumber. Now you're in a panic. When life throws you a surprise with a clogged drain, plugged or leaky toilet, broken pipe, leaky faucet or water heater, or a bathroom or kitchen plumbing upgrade, whatever. Just call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. Keep that number handy, 467-1111. Or go to BryantLincoln.com. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Tuesday. It's time for some history. Nick, what is your history today?
So on this day in 1960, and then on this day in 1961, the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings were invented. Or whatever you want to call it.
They were born,
established.
Nice. Can you tell me who the first coach?
No, I can't. It was 1960.
No, you might know. You might know this. You might know this. You might know this. Can you tell me who the first coach of the Dallas Cowboys was?
Oh my gosh.
AG?
It'd be Tom Landry.
Boom.
Would be.
Look
right.
at that.
That's
Okay.
right.
Now for
That's probably one I need to know. I probably need to know that. I'll raise the right hand this time.
I think you overdunk it because you were worried about the year.
I was, right. Like when I just instantly think of 1960, 41 years before I was invented.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
41 years before I was placed on this earth. You'd think that I just wouldn't know that, but I would have known. Tom Landry.
Now should I ask the trick question of the day? In 1961, who was the first coach of the Minnesota Vikings?
Oh,
there's one that a lot of people I think would guess, but I would just say it's a trick question. So
wait a minute. Was it a former quarterback?
Oh, you cheated.
Is that who it is?
Yep.
Gotcha. It's Norm Van Brocklin.
Boom. See, a lot of people would have guessed Bud Grant, I think.
Yeah.
That would have been.
That's what I was thinking. I had Bud Grant's face popped in my head, but I couldn't remember his name. I knew it's like, hey, it's this guy I know because he used to do a home sale or garage sale every year before he passed away, or if he's still alive. He might still be alive. If not, he did it before he passed away. He
passed away like 3 years ago, I think.
Yeah, he used to do a huge garage sale, and I would see it on the local news in Green Bay every year. I was like, I'm gonna do that one day. I said, that's genius because we get so much free stuff. I still got stuff I'm trying to get rid of. If anybody wants
is that right? For a garage sale, when we helped move that storage unit, I was like, all right, I'm ready to go.
Yeah,
I had my eyes
a
on
lot
some
of
things.
stuff. A lot of stuff.
Dang.
So he would do a garage sale every year.
When you saw your Brett Favre stuff, let me know.
So
no, that's not going nowhere. Sorry.
So a fun fact, and shout out to one of my good friends who's an instructor at a local baseball facility, Tim Robertson. His uncle is Norm Van Brocklin.
Really?
Yep, that is correct.
That's cool.
He's got a ton of Norm Van Brocklin stuff.
That's cool.
So it's really, really cool because he talks about him all the time. So now that I know he was the first coach in Vikings history, now I have something to impress him by. But yeah, shout out to Tim Roberson, one of the best guys, teacher at the Lincoln Public Schools. Right. So shout out to Tim for that. But yeah, his uncle, Norm Van Brocklin.
So can you tell me Metropolitan Stadium? What is Metropolitan Stadium today?
Oh my gosh. I could not tell you anything.
AG?
What you mean? Like
what is Metropolitan Stadium today, or what happened to it, or what they
I thought it got demoed. I thought it did.
Yep.
Okay.
Is it like the Mall of America or something?
Mall of America.
Yeah. I was gonna say it got demoed, but I can't remember what they turned it into.
So they still have home plate.
Is that
Mall of America, where the home plate used to be at a Metropolitan Stadium.
That's actually kind of cool. That's actually really cool. Raff, what else you got for history today?
Gosh, do I have any other history? Oh, well, Greg Popovich.
That's right. Yeah, there's a lot of really good birthdays.
Born in
today.
1949.
There's a lot of birthdays today. Yeah, Pop was born in 1949. A couple of other ones for baseball folks out there. Jermaine Dye, who was a two-time All-Star. I believe he was the World Series MVP in 2005 with the White Sox, if I remember correctly. Won a Gold Glove with the Royals back in 2000. So it's Jermaine Dye's birthday today. Dante Culpepper. His birthday is today. Andre Iguodala.
Class of 98 right there.
MVP.
Speaking of the Martians and the aliens, AG, every time I hear Andre Iguodala's name, I think of that bit on Sports Center. I think it was on like Stephen A's show one day where he was like, with the Martians pointed or Martians going to attack Earth with the laser beams pointed at us. Give me Iguodala.
Yeah.
Every time I think of
that. I remember that.
Every time I hear Andre Iguodala's name, I think of that. And that is when Max Kellerman got assigned to boxing full time. So was when he took Andre Iguodala over Steph Curry in the finals. But AG, what you got for us? Anything exciting today?
Yeah, I got some interesting history here. So it was a guy by the name of William. Let me get his name right here. William Higginbotham. He was a nuclear scientist that lobbied for nuclear non-proliferation as the first chair of the Federation of American Scientists. What do you think he did being a scientist?
Oh my gosh. Well, considering you're talking about it, it's probably something video game related.
Yep.
But I also don't know necessarily what a scientist would do with video games. So I have no.
That's what they do when they're not being a scientist. They're playing video games.
He created Pong.
Yeah. Is this the creator of Dig Dug or something for
Yeah.
Raff?
I want to say Dig Dug, but one of the early ones. So he was the first video game creator.
Oh, okay.
I was close. I said Pong.
Yeah,
You
that's
said
right.
Pong. Yeah, you were Pong. It was a game. Actually, I think it was Pong. It said 2. Yeah, it was. It doesn't say the way they have it up here. It doesn't. They could have just said Pong instead of saying this. 2 people played the electronic tennis game with separated controllers that connected to an analog computer and
that's
used
wrong.
an oscilloscope for a screen.
It is
That's
not
Pong.
It
That's
is not
Pong.
Pong.
It sounds like
It is called Tennis for Two.
It's called Tennis for Two.
Tennis
But
for
eventually
Two.
that became Pong.
Yeah. But it was called Tennis for Two. Raff is wrong. And Raff is wrong.
Not completely wrong. I
You
mean,
just want to make sure Raff is wrong.
like the same thing.
Yeah. Players use controllers to hit a brightly lit dot back and forth over a net.
That was the first.
Man,
That's the first.
crazy.
Actually, the
William
first
Higginbotham.
Wow.
What's that, Raff? What'd you say, Raff?
When I was like a little kid, the first video game I ever played, there was no net. It was just the 2 sliding things back and forth.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but it wasn't. I don't remember a net either.
Nope.
I'm with you there. I played it a few times.
Cool.
That's wild. So on Google, it talks about how it was received. The game was a huge hit at a Brookhaven National Laboratory open house. Visitors were so excited to play that they lined up outside the gymnasium for hours where the game was set up just to get a try.
Oh man, see, that's
1958 Tennis for Two.
That's what nuclear scientists do when they're not creating a bomb to blow up the world. They're creating fun things like this.
That's incredible.
I love it. That's how we are. These nerds and geeks. This is what we do. We could build a spaceship. Be like, you know what? Why don't we just do this?
So this has nothing to do with like today in video game history, but AG, can you tell me what was the first console ever released? It was from 1972.
This one.
IBM.
I have never heard of this.
The IBM.
You never. That means it's not Atari.
It is not. Atari was released in 75.
In television.
In television. It's either. I would say it's not a television. Oh. I've seen it. I've seen the name before. I just haven't memorized it. What is it, Nick?
It is the Magnavox Odyssey.
Yes, that's what I was. Oh, I knew it. Odyssey. Yep.
First commercial home video game console release. The Magnavox Odyssey was designed by a team led by the father of video games. Oh, what a nickname. And it was capable of displaying 3 square dots and 1 line of in monochrome black and white. In essence, Pong. Nonetheless, if not for the Magnavox Odyssey, gaming home consoles may have never existed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. And then 3 years later, it was the Atari.
Do you remember when televisions used to weigh like 500 pounds?
Yeah. Nick does.
The Magnavox.
Yeah, it was the giant box TVs.
Yeah.
I figured that when you bought a house,
you just piece of furniture.
Oh no, you carried that puppy out.
You took that out.
Oh, those TVs were like gold.
It was gang. Oh yeah, they were hardcore.
Yeah, I always thought it was
hardcore.
That's right. Yeah,
everything was solid back then.
Let's see. Do you think we can even purchase a big box TV nowadays?
No.
The rear depends on where you're at.
Television.
So in California, between California and Texas, I'm pretty sure you can find a shop that has one.
Wow, a CRT TV.
Yeah, there you go. That's it right there.
My goodness.
And you have to do stuff to your TV now if you want to play Duck Hunt. You have to get like a special plug-in or something for the gun to work with these flat screens that we have today.
Well, and that's the tough part is now you got like all I call them analog plugins, but I don't know if that's like the technical term where you got match up the red, yellow, and white, and you have to. That was always a maze. Yeah. That was always a maze trying to figure out which one goes into the video. Is it video R or is it video L? Which one is it? it was always a puzzle. You were just trying to put the pieces together.
I remember our first television, or my first, when I was a little kid, no remote control, and there was just a knob that had like 12 numbers on it, and you had to turn it.
Yep, I had that too, Raff.
Yep.
I was the controller. My mom and dad were like, "Yeah, you go turn the TV up, please." Like,
yeah,
all right,
exactly. Is that volume good?
Can you turn the channel?
It's blaring me out when I'm right next to the TV, but how's it sound 10 feet away?
Yeah. Can you turn the channel, please?
Oh,
like, all right.
Then the line would start going through it. And you walk the street and you go, boom, and you slap the side of it.
Then it was fine.
For a little while.
People just, that's what I appreciate is that people just found ways to make things work.
We did.
The good old days.
But there you have it.
Chris, get up and hit the TV. Dad, I don't want to. Get up and hit the TV. Dad.
I didn't ask questions. I just did it.
I was one of those kids. I tried to push the limits.
Yeah, not this guy.
Sometimes those limits were tested, and I was then tested.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Raff, you take us away.
All right, well, throw to break. Just the drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
Hey farmers, Boyd Farm Outfitters is hosting a product expo at their facility near Exeter on Tuesday, February 11th. They'll introduce the newest products from precision planting and demo the quick draw spray tender system. They'll give you an up-close look at the Green Eye Select spraying system, reveal the future of soybean traits, and much more. Stay up to date with the newest technologies in agriculture and learn how your farm can save time and money to become more efficient. Visit BoydFarmOutfitters.com for more information, and they'll see you on the 11th.
Landmark Implement, your John Deere dealer, invites you to their annual sprayer clinic at the Buffalo County Fairgrounds in Kearney on February 5th and 6th. This hands-on event offers expert training on John Deere and Hagie sprayers, covering topics such as machine maintenance, spray tip selection, and exact apply technology. New this year, classes on autonomy preparation, see and spray, and variable rate operation. Don't miss this opportunity, February 5th and 6th in Kearney. Learn more at landmarkimp.com/events.
Sports Show!
The 56th Annual Boat Sport and Travel Show is bigger and better than ever. January 31st to February 2nd at the Sand Hills Global Event Center in Lincoln. Don't miss it.
Sports Show!
Not many businesses can say they've made it 60 years, but Madsen's Bowling and Billiards can. With 12 bowling lanes and the biggest pool room in Nebraska, where else would you go to enjoy an afternoon or evening? There's great daily specials like $2 Tuesdays. Games of bowling, shoe rental, draft beers, and tacos, all just $2 each. Have a delicious burger at EJ's Lounge before or after your bowling or pool session, and you'll leave satisfied. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards at 47th and Dudley.
Hey there, fellas. It's your girl, Jordan, with Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Let's talk about trading up. Not what you're thinking. You could never trade her in, but you can trade up her stone if you like. Signify the growth of your love, the challenges you have overcome, or any part of your love journey by trading up her diamond. Whether it's been 5 years, 25 years, or 50, say it with a bling. Big love, big bling. We got you. Until next time, this is Jordan at Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Happy shopping, guys.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Cobble Chevrolet GMC, and we wanted to give a special shout out to all of our great customers, thanking you all for a record-setting year in 2024. Now let's get the new year rolling with some big savings. Right now at Cobble, we have some of the biggest discounts in the area with over $12,000 off list price or 0% APR on select new models. So stop on in the dealership or hit us up online at cobblecars.com to get true low country overhead in action. $12,000 off list or 0% APR right now at Cobble. So please stop on in or visit us at cobblecars.com. You'll be glad you did.
Outside is where winter adventure unfolds. On frozen lakes, icy landscapes, and snow-covered slopes, feeling the cold air rush by as you race downhill. The freedom of gliding with ease and the warmth of being together. From epic sled rides to the fun of ice fishing, it's all right here beneath Nebraska skies. Start your winter adventure at yournebraskaparks.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Associations and this station.
A new year means it's time to try new things. If you haven't tried Fierce Cheese Spread yet, the time is now. For the days you don't want to go to the gym, don't worry. Fierce Cheese Spread is there to cheer you up. And for the days you do get to the gym, Why not celebrate when you get back with the best dip around? Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Fuhr's cheese spread. No event or party is complete without it on your table.
The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
Hey everyone, Lance here with Black Label. We specialize in creating custom crafted decks, pergolas, patio covers, and more. Plus, our retractable screens, gazebos, and patio enclosures create the ultimate outdoor retreat. With over 50 years of combined experience, we're not just builders, we're creators of unforgettable memories.
Call them today at 402-730-6333 or visit blacklabelbuilt.com for a free consultation.
Let's turn your backyard dreams into reality.
Black Label Built, built to serve, built to last. Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Having diabetes doesn't have to ruin your new year. Join a Nebraska-supported program like Living Well with Diabetes. You'll learn how to manage your symptoms, feel more confident, and reduce stress about your diagnosis. Search Nebraska Living Well with Diabetes and click on the DHHS Healthy Living Programs page to learn more. Paid for by the Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Welcome to The Drive with A.D. Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket. Proudly sponsored by Doors Plus. If your garage door needs maintenance or you need an entirely new garage door, give Cameron Hall and his team a call today at 402-590-5800. Doors Plus is locally owned and handles everything from residential or commercial garage doors, garage door openers, safety tune-ups, or custom design. Visit DoorsPlusLLC.com to learn more. Doors Plus, garage doors, and
More. There it is. We got to get Jackson to start doing that.
Come on, Jackson.
He just sat there. Do we need to do it again?
You gotta get him.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, I'll just do the last part. Visit DoorsPlusLLC.com to learn more. Doors Plus, garage doors, and
more. Thank you for participating, Jackson. I
Yeah,
appreciate
that was
it.
great.
You're welcome. That was much better. Much better. I think we found a replacement for Aaron Davis.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding. AD, if you're listening, I completely joke. You're coming back tomorrow.
He always jokes.
Hot mess.
He always
Hot
jokes.
mess, Nick. You always starting
I'm
something.
pretty serious. I'm very anyway.
Always starting something, Nick.
So guys, I think one thing we need to discuss, even though we are a little over a week and a half away from the Super Bowl 59, if you can believe it, already here, which is kind of crazy. But what are some of the storylines going into this game? Because Nobody's talking about the Pro Bowl and the festivities this weekend.
Nobody will ever talk about the Pro Bowl except for me, because there's going to be Madden championships going on there and stuff.
Okay, yeah. But the actual stuff involving the real players, nobody's talking about.
Nobody's talking about the Pro Bowl games.
No,
other than they need to put more coaches on there. I will talk about it. Bring some other coaches. They got Eli and Peyton. They monopolize this thing now. Bring somebody else in.
Right. That's right.
Give somebody else. Rotate the coaches, just like they rotate the Super Bowl. Like for whoever the city is in, like New Orleans, it should be like Joe Horn and Deuce McAllister. You know, those guys that played there. You know, or offensive, defensive players from the Saints or from LSU or something. Well, no,
if it's in New Orleans, you got to have Archie Manning then.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Well, at least Raff, you missed the point. You missed the point, Raff. You missed the point there.
AG goes. Yeah. Well. Wait a minute.
Yes, but back it up. Okay, at least we'll have a Manning that hadn't done it, which I'm okay with that, and then throw somebody in there like a Deuce McAllister, a Deuce. Raff, stop.
We have local.
We're trying to go out of that brand right now, and we got one already with Archie. I'm okay with Archie. He's a cool guy. I met him a couple of times. Cool guy.
Drew Brees and Bobby Hebert.
Or Drew Brees. There you go. Or Ingram. You know, somebody like that.
Yeah. Or Ahman.
Even though my dad's from New Orleans, but you know, I'm not.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, just in general.
True facts. I like that.
You know? You can travel.
The Super Bowl will never happen in Green Bay, so
no,
that part.
Are you going to have? Or do we know yet, or is it too early? But are you going to have like any parts in the draft coming up?
Yes, I will be in Green Bay. I have a couple events that I'm doing, just like what I'm doing in Super Bowl. I'm doing an esports event on Friday, February 7th. So you got to get your game tight for some Mario Kart, maybe some Madden, some Call of Duty, Super Smash Brothers. Don't know. We'll find out. So, and then Super Bowl, and then draft in Green Bay is going to be some of the same festivities going on. Bringing some high school kids in to compete as well, and some fun stuff going on there in Green Bay.
Is Ahman Green going to get to announce a pick? When do we find this out?
I don't know. I hope. I'm there. I'll say that, and I don't know if I really, because if you do it, I say verbatim, I wasn't technically a draft pick. I was traded for a draft pick. I don't know how they do all that.
No, you're fine. As long as you're a legend of the team.
Okay. Yep. All right. But I'll say with Super Bowl, one headline definitely going in is the prices of the tickets, man. Look, I don't know if y'all noticed it, but from yesterday to today, the price of the ticket went up $100 from $4,500 to $4,600.
No way.
Yes, I am looking on ESPN right now. It says tickets, they have the nerve to put as low as $4,621.
That's bizarre.
Yes, it's unbelievable. That's all I got to say. If you go to ESPN and NFL scoreboard right now, they have the Chiefs, Eagles, they have the spread, they have the total over under, some stats for Mahomes, Barkley, and AJ Brown, and then it had tickets as low as $4,621.
I feel. Are you just able just to buy Super Bowl tickets nowadays? I feel like it's
mostly corporate now.
Yeah, I feel like it
is. It's all corporate. I say even for former players, we got to go through the Legends community or the NFLPA, and the good thing is we don't get the third party surcharges, which is good, but we're still paying anywhere from around $1,000 to $2,000 for a ticket.
Can you
as a former player,
get two, or do you only get just one?
We could get the most we could get is 2 tickets.
2 tickets. Okay.
And if we do get others, when Jay knows this, myself and any other former player knows, when you're with the NFL team, your regular season football tickets, every player has their request, right? We could get whatever we want with the team we're on. If we want any extra tickets though, beyond I think 6, we have to ask a teammate, say, hey, are you using your tickets? Because if you're not, can I get your tickets then? So then if if me and Jay were teammates, if I had tickets one weekend, I'll say, hey, Jay, I'll sign my tickets to Jay Foreman, and then he'll get those on game day. So for Super Bowl, it definitely does. You got to go to as a former player, NFLPA or NFL Legends community and say, hey, I will request my 2 tickets that I want to buy, and that price. They'll tell you the price. Like I said, on a low 1,000 on a lie, 2,500 on a high, 2,500.
Which still isn't. I mean, that's much more doable.
Yes,
than
100%.
Than a $5,000 ticket. Like I'm looking here. So if I wanted to buy 2 seats for the game,
50-yard line.
This is in section 628.
Ooh, that's kind of high.
It's very high. $4,872 a piece.
What?
Hold on.
Where are you? Hold on. What's the section? Say the section again.
600. That's up in
yeah.
This is that's nosebleed section.
Section 628, row 3, seats 7 and 8.
And that's still $4,000.
$4,000 a piece.
Wow. Oh my goodness!
I'm going to be 100% honest. I just am a little nervous putting in my sign in just in case it were to buy these.
Buy it, Nick.
Don't buy it, Nick.
Because then I got to figure out a way.
Don't press no other buttons. Don't press no other buttons.
Because I wanted to see the fees on top of it. Like I mean,
yeah, there's fees.
Yeah, you're talking. I mean,
then
here's what SeatGeek also says. This is an amazing deal. These tickets are in the top 12% of listings for this event based on factors like price, location of seats, view of the field, and more.
No,
Yeesh.
there's no.
Raff, you want to go?
And you still got concessions. You still have parking.
Yeah.
You have hotel and flight if you're not from there. It's from New Orleans area.
To give you an idea, so here is section 115.
Oh, here we go.
Behind the Chiefs sideline.
Prime seating right here.
Yeah. Any guesses on how much they are?
I would say we're in the $10,000 neighborhood for sure.
You got 12,500.
That's correct, right? Yeah. Row 11 seats 1 through 4. You can get 4 tickets for $12,548 a piece.
Hello.
Peace. Oh my goodness.
$12,548. If you want to sit 2 rows in front, your price jumps up to $30,163.
Oh nah, it ain't no game that important. Even if I'll tell my family if I'm an Eagle or a Chief, I say, yeah, y'all better watch this game on TV.
Yeah.
Y'all better be at home. Don't be asking me for no tickets to this game.
So we're going to, these are the prices. Okay, show prices including fees. That's what we're looking for here. All right, thank you, Jackson. Young kid.
Watching at home is the best experience, Big Daddy Travis.
I love when Nick's calling him young kid. And what are you, 2 years older than he is?
Thank you, young whippersnapper.
Yeah.
Okay, so those prices. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Where they at?
The ticket that was $12,000 increased to $16,958 a piece.
Good Lord.
The ticket in row 9 behind the Chiefs bench that was $30,000. You will pay an additional $10K in fees per ticket.
Oh, this is just fees.
This is $10K in fees to make it $40,754 a piece for row 9 seats.
That's a used car. That's a used car.
That's a new car.
That's a new yeah. If it depends on where you're looking. Right, that's a newer used car. Oh my god, I'm sick right now. This is one thing as an athlete, I'm just embarrassed by that the Super Bowl charges that amount of money. I said that's not cool.
My word,
that's not cool.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so here we go. I mean, even
watch it at home, people. Enjoy it at home. Have friends over. Roast your brisket or ribs or whatever you're doing. There you go.
The quote unquote worst seat in the house. You're in the corner of the stadium.
Okay, worst seat.
This is the very last row in the stadium.
And remember, you're inside the stadium. You're in the dome.
You're very. It's not even a full length row.
Okay.
This is row 19 in section 648.
Ooh, that's way up there.
I mean, you can't go any higher. You can't go any higher. That's the last row in the section.
And where it's about $5,000.
You're up against the roof,
and you can only see half the field.
You're up against the roof. You're not gonna so they show the view of the field. You're not going to be able to see the Chiefs end zone. You can only see the NFC's end zone.
That's what I'm talking
about. Wow.
This will include you can get up to 10 tickets in this row. This entire row is open.
Okay, of course.
After fees, $7,917.
That's crazy.
$7,917 for the worst seat
in
the house.
See, I am so glad that I grew up when I did, when I was like crazy and thought, hey, I can go to every Nebraska football game, you know?
Yeah.
Because back in the 90s, late 80s, you could feasibly do it. The one game that got me was the game over in Tokyo. However, but there wasn't like when Nebraska made it to the Orange Bowl, Nebraska made it to the Fiesta Bowl, you got your tickets for like maybe $70, $60, you know,
doable.
And they were good seats. Now in today's world, if Nebraska makes it to the playoff and they start getting to like the Orange Bowl, these kids are priced out. I mean, a lot of the fans are priced out.
What you're hoping for is you get to be part of that Taco Bell student section. I mean, that's what you're hoping for.
Yeah. Hey, I graduated 2 years ago.
Yeah, right. So, okay, Raff, do you remember? So at the Remington Awards on Saturday night, there were 2 Super Bowl tickets auctioned off. And I believe it was in the 200 level. Which, by the way, is the Crown Royal Signature Club.
I
think they were auctioned for what was like 37,000 was the winning bid. It was less than 40. It was in the 35 to 40,000.
It was in that range. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a great deal.
Yeah,
it is.
That's an incredible deal. So I'm looking at a couple of the rows behind them. A couple of rows behind them, you're looking at $20,000 a ticket after fees.
Oh my
for a
God,
couple of rows
I'm
behind
sick.
them. You got a steal if you got 37,000.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
That was a great bid with you made there, Nick.
I feel nauseous.
I'm going to the Super Bowl. I guess that's what happened.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
We
got one headline done.
Somebody on the text line says, Nick, you better check the snacks at the Super Bowl and do your PPB homework.
Yeah.
Price per bite. Well, we can do that.
Yeah.
They'll usually announce the what's it called? Like the Super Bowl menu.
Yeah, they do.
So we'll talk about that.
I mean, I'm guessing they're not going to be like Atlanta and keep their.
No, they don't care about the fans. They don't care about the fans.
That's headline.
I'm
right
not charging
there.
those types of prices.
One headline. Boom. That's how it's done.
Well, we have a texter on the text line that went to a Super Bowl at Allegiant Stadium. That was the Chiefs 49ers Super Bowl. Shout out to 2366 on the text line.
That was Las Vegas.
Yeah. Latex Mallard from
Last year.
MySpace
That was last year.
says that's almost a year's take home. That's almost a year's take home pay for some people.
Exactly. That's ridiculous. That's just. Like I said, it makes me feel embarrassed being a football player because it's like, really? Like, we already making billions of dollars in the league itself, you know? Yeah. And the Super Bowl is beyond the teams making it, is fueled by the fans too, going to it. And then you, like you say, you corporatized everything, you know, it's corporate, companies that end up sweeting out just seats, not just the suites, 100%. But the seats.
Essentially,
so I was like, oh man,
it's like the College World Series. That's what they've done to the College World Series for baseball.
Oh, really?
They've made it so corporate. They don't sell general admission tickets anymore. That was some of my best.
They don't.
That was some of my best memories. Is showing up to a 1 p.m. game and having paying $10-15 for a general admission seat, and it was open seating in the outfield. Now they don't do it. Now you're paying $75-$100 for outfield seating. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, well, crap, if I'm going to spend $100 for, outfield seating where it's not going to be a good seat, I'll pay the extra $30 and get behind a dugout closer to the action, right? Because so it's just become so corporate, unfortunately.
Or I go to a local sports bar. They got great. I go to Let It Fly.
That's right.
Shout out to my guys at Let It Fly.
Or what you can do if you are in the boat of you don't want to pay, if the money's just not right where you can afford a $40,000 ticket, make sure you come to Buffalo Wings and Rings. We'll be there on Super Bowl Sunday.
Bam.
Like right
now, we go to your local sports bar. There you go.
Come see the ticket at Buffalo Wings and Rings Super Bowl Sunday. We'll be there 68th or 70th and excuse me, like we always are. Come on, hang out. We'll have prizes. We'll have giveaways. We'll have a good time. And you don't have to pay $40,000.
There you go. Maybe $20 at Buffalo Wings.
Yeah, I mean,
with the crew,
they got the big giant buckets of beer. We love those.
There you go. It doesn't get that, and that's what I told people because I got fortunate chance to be at a lot of Super Bowls as a spectator, and it was like after a few the only spectacle about being there is saying you were there.
Yeah,
because once I learned the prices, because the prices jumped up on me like last year or 2 years ago when it was Eagles and Chiefs. The last Eagles and Chiefs matchup, I was going to go because I had a mutual contact on the Eagles, and he sent me the ticket price back, and I said, no, I'm good. It was $4,500 then for him selling me a ticket. I said, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna enjoy it from Lincoln, Nebraska. That's
I believe Coligan J asked how much is parking, because that's a thing we did not factor into this conversation.
I'll say this: what the NFL may do, which they've done for the Super Bowls I've been to since the New York Super Bowl, that there is no parking. They quarter off a mile outside the stadium to Ubers and valet drop-offs or taxi drop-offs.
Remember, this is, I remember last year they did. I think that was in Vegas. They did the same thing, and then also
you have to Uber to the game, or you got to walk to the game.
Well, and this is in New Orleans too. And remember, there's not a lot of parking around that stadium.
And you got to remember, we just had the terrorist, little thing.
More lockdown.
Security's going to be tight around that Mercedes Superdome. It's going to be very much or no parking for any fans. Probably corporate people that run the game, the referees, maybe. Fans, no, you got to walk or Uber. They'll have an Uber drop off, because I remember New York. It was the Broncos in Seattle. Sorry, Raff.
That was a great game.
Yeah, sorry, Raff. Your Broncos got beat up by the Birds out there, but we got dropped off a mile from the stadium. We had to walk a mile in to get to the stadium. Everybody.
There is one parking lot available here that is essentially right across the street.
Right across the street. I was there one time.
$762 to park.
Yeah.
There. If you want to go,
that's a year's parking.
If you want to
anywhere in Nebraska.
If you want to go somewhere that is a third of a mile away from a venue, $193.
Not bad.
Okay. That's reasonable.
If you want to go, here we go.
Still high.
1 mile from the venue in a covered parking spot, it is $4,600.
What?
That's 1 mile from the venue.
Is that for 1 day?
That's one pass for 1 day.
Oh my god! You said 4,600.
4,600. And here's why. There's one spot that's a third of a mile away from a venue. The address is 1000 Perdido Street. There is one parking pass remaining. So what did SeatGeek do or StubHub do? Whoop!
Yeah, jack the price way,
and it's $5,012 to park
parking spot
from 3/4 of a mile. Or
what are we doing here?
Of a mile away from the stadium.
What are we doing here?
What we're doing?
There it is.
Yeah, facts. You're right about that, Raff.
Yep.
I told you. And then
maybe the smartest way to do this would just be to like helicopter in and just bungee down.
You got a helicopter, Nick?
Well, I mean, you can essentially rent one for the same price. I mean, what are we talking about here?
You fly into Super Bowl airspace and let me know what happens, Nick.
Yeah, let me know. Yeah, boom. Exactly. They're taking down drones with EMPs. Okay.
Yeah, you'll be bungeeing without the cord.
Who did they let sing on the roof at halftime of the national championship? Was that Travis Scott or something? They let him stand on the roof.
Was it Travis Scott? Really?
I can't remember who it was.
And he's still standing up there.
Yeah, they gotta get him down.
No, he's not, because I saw him doing an interview, so he's not on the roof anymore.
He got down.
He got down.
Yeah, I mean that was so bizarre. You just wrap it up on the roof of the Superdome.
This is why everybody that's listening in, hey, enjoy your family and friends in your basement, in your man cave. Go to Buffalo Wings and things with the crew. Because it's a fun place to go, but now it is to that point where by the end of the day, you're going to be like, I remember Super Bowl 45, where Packers, Steelers, Dallas, Jerry's World, where Jerry Jones tried to obviously make more money by expediting a build of a certain about 2,000 seats in the southwest of this world.
I remember
and they didn't meet fire code on game day. So it was about 2,500 fans that were out of money and and not be able to sit in the stadium, and they interviewed those fans. Most of those fans were Packer fans because it was, Packer Steelers Super Bowl. And so that is things like that. You know what? You're going to have more. You have just as much fun at your own crib or at a sports bar that you frequent in your hometown. Enjoy it. Enjoy your close friends and family.
I'll be honest now. So DP just texted me and he's been to 8 Super Bowls, which is crazy to think about. That's awesome. Second off, I was going to a concert in September, and this is why I struggle. I wish we still had, this is the old person in me coming out. I wish we still had the physical ticket stubs. And it wasn't all digital.
Yeah, I have mine.
Because I was supposed to go to a concert in September. A week before the event, my tickets got hacked and they got stolen.
Oh, the virtual tickets, right.
I don't know if you've ever dealt with either StubHub or Ticketmaster like services. It's impossible. It's impossible. You can't get a reply. They don't know what's talking about. You got to go through their fraud center, and then they like just ghost. So I was out at like hundreds of dollars on these tickets. And so I now have significant trust issues with ticket sites. Even if they say they're verified sales, I have significant trust issues.
Right.
So I like in this situation, hypothetically speaking, if I were to buy a $4,500 ticket, which is on the cheap end for the Super Bowl, I would be freaking out nonstop simply just because it's happened before. And I'm sure it's happened to a lot of people where their tickets have gotten hacked and your account's gotten stolen and so on and so forth. I can't imagine if you spend 13, 15 grand total on parking and on a couple of tickets and you get it taken. I mean, you're out thousands of dollars.
The good thing about that though, with it being digital, there is a paper trail. So there is a little hope there. So yeah, it's a nightmare to deal with it, but there is a silver lining at the end. With it being digital, you do have a paper trail on that. So if you get on, you got to get on it right away. Don't hesitate. As soon as you know, if you're walking into the game and it already says that you've been scanned, you'd be like, hold up, this wasn't me. Instantly report it, because then the faster you report it, the more likely you're going to get, one, your money back, or two, they'll just duplicate the tickets and give you your seat.
It was the most bizarre thing. I was sitting out in the cafe on just a random like Thursday, and I was supposed to go to the concert on Monday, and it said that my tickets were transferred. And I was like, I got an email that said your transfer has been complete. And I was like, whoa. And I was out like, I think it was like $450, $600 or something like that. So it really stunk. But I was like, I can't imagine dropping 10 grand.
I got to ask DP, the first Super Bowl he went to, how much he paid for the ticket. He might have been working, but how much
it might have been working. Yeah.
I'd like to know how much he paid for his first ticket and when was his first Super Bowl, because
that's crazy.
It's crazy. Like you see, well, heck, Super Bowl I, for instance, they didn't even sell out that day. They were trying to give tickets away for that game.
Right.
Well, so this is price of Super Bowl tickets for like Super Bowl. Let's go 40. Right. That was 19 years ago, essentially. So these, here's a ticket stub. Super Bowl 40 between the Steelers and Seahawks, $600.
Dude, look up
less than 20 years ago, $600.
Look up the Super Bowl
New York.
Super Bowl 17.
Super Bowl 17.
Who was that? That was Broncos and who?
Nah, this one would be, I think it was the Dolphins and Redskins.
That was in the 80s or the 70s.
82, 83.
Okay.
They played again. This was the John Riggins. This is where
$40.
Yeah, and I think that probably might have been DP's first Super. I'm guessing they're just being he was a
Redskins. My first Super Bowl was Broncos versus Packers, 1998.
That's right. 83 was Washington and Miami. Washington won 27-17.
You went to the Broncos versus Packers Super Bowl?
Yeah, I was a rookie. But this is before I got drafted. It was crazy. I went to that game, and of course, fourth quarter come. I'm like, why they not giving the ball to Dorsey? Running the ball with Edgar Bennett. They stopped running the ball in the fourth quarter. They would have had a shot. Wow. But yeah, that was my first.
You were at that game. This one's for John.
I was in the stadium.
Wow.
Nice. All right. Well, we'll throw it a break. Just the drive. 93.7. The Ticket.
It's $5.99 barbecue time. Hurry to Hog Wild for a complete barbecue meal that's only $5.99. Get a one-meat sandwich loaded with our award-winning barbecue, plus your choice of a classic side and drink for just $5.99. Upgrade your sandwich to beef brisket for just $1 more. Join us for lunch or dinner in Lincoln at 3210 Cornhusker Highway. Order online at GoHogWild.com.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
A new year means it's time to try new things. If you haven't tried Fierce Cheese Spread yet, the time is now. For the days you don't want to go to the gym, don't worry. Fierce Cheese Spread is there to cheer you up. And for the days you do get to the gym, Why not celebrate when you get back with the best dip around? Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Fuhr's cheese spread. No event or party is complete without it on your table.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today. The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
An hour ago, you didn't need a plumber. Now you're in a panic. When life throws you a surprise with a clogged drain, plugged or leaky toilet, broken pipe, leaky faucet or water heater, or a bathroom or kitchen plumbing upgrade, whatever, just call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing, 467-1111. Keep that number handy, 467-1111. Or go to BryantLincoln.com. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now. In our new time, we're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Did you know that AmeriCorps programs improve lives, strengthen communities, and foster civic engagement in Nebraska? For example, AmeriCorps program serving with the RISE program helps students on probation for truancy gain skills to improve both their attendance and performance in school. Discover more about AmeriCorps programs making a difference in your community at serve.nebraska.gov. Paid for by Serve Nebraska. Aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hey there, fellas. It's your girl, Jordan, with Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Let's talk commitment. And what better way to do that than with some shiny, sparkly jewelry? Am I right? Now, I'm not suggesting you have to rush, but if you're considering making a significant move, do your planning. We offer financing and payment plans. Lock down your selection with confidence. Until next time, this is Jordan at Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Happy shopping, guys.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call Bryant at 402-467-1111 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-467-1111.
Not many businesses can say they've made it 60 years, but Madsen's Bowling and Billiards can. With 12 bowling lanes and the biggest pool room in Nebraska, where else would you go to enjoy an afternoon or evening? There's great daily specials like $2 Tuesdays. Games of bowling, shoe rental, draft beers, and tacos, all just $2 each. Have a delicious burger at EJ's Lounge before or after your bowling or pool session, and you'll leave satisfied. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards at 47th and Dudley.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza. The big one. All the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Get it. Go, Nick. Sing it like you mean it, Nick.
Oh, no.
That's my boy.
No, I'm not here with AD. I can't. I need AD. I play off of AD.
I've seen you sing karaoke, and AD was nowhere near.
Where did we sing karaoke?
I don't know. I can't even remember.
Was that one of the nights in Kearney?
Probably.
I don't remember. I've only had one night in
You
Kearney.
sing a cappella. Okay, so
Don't worry about it.
So I've got to ask a huge question here to you, AG.
What up?
Are you getting the new Michael Jordans on February 14th?
I get the new Jordans every year.
I was just checking. I was just
It's
checking.
the great 40th anniversary, I believe.
Yes, and have you seen all the stuff that they're doing?
No, I know it's usually All-Star Weekend, so they do big stuff during that week for his shoe drop, for a shoe line.
So if you remember when they made the movie Air, it's kind of where they said that, hey, we're going to make these shoes red and black. We're going to find Michael 5,000 a game. We're going to pick up a tab. So and
you put all that on the shoe.
So now the statue or it used to be in front of
the stadium, United Center.
It's the United Center.
But now they've built the pavilion. So now the statue's actually inside.
Yes.
Okay.
They put bricks on his shoe, covering up his shoes.
Ooh, they're gonna put it on the statue.
The statue's
they're gonna color the shoes. I already know what they're doing.
They've covered up the shoes, and there's and the whole inside pavilion's all like, why won't they let him wear the shoes? Why won't they wear the shoes?
They're gonna paint them one day. And what's that? They're gonna unveil them. So is the All-Star game in Chicago?
I don't know where the All-Star game's at, but I just know I was just reading about this today that statue inside the pavilion's got like bricks covering up his shoes. So I'm guessing on February 14th they'll probably go.
That would be a no-brainer to do that. People will lose their mind.
The All-Star game is in San Fran. I believe it's at the Warriors.
It's on the east. It's on the West Coast. Okay.
Yeah, it's on the West Coast.
But if it was, it'd be.
We were just talking about AG. We were talking about at the start of the show here with like Rico how low NBA viewership is right now. A decade ago, they averaged over 2.4 million viewers per game. Right now, they're sitting at 1.1.
So they're it sounds like
2 million per game. Now the streaming numbers are obviously up.
Yeah.
Streaming numbers are up, but the actual viewership on cable TV is down, and that's
and it sounds like that moment, that time when right before Michael and Magic and Larry all got going, the whole
maybe not
of why. I'm just saying though, like things are different because you look at one, like when I watch a game today, I love I'm a sports fan, and I watch everything just like all you guys, listeners too. But when I watch basketball, men's basketball particularly, it's when I'm watching nothing but 3-pointers and no defense.
Yeah, it's all ISO.
I'm like back when I say even my mid-20s, before I got to Green Bay and watching basketball, then it was least watchable because then you saw teams that you're not going to the paint and just going to dunk on us or make layups or whatever. You're going to get hit, you're going to get checked, you're going to go through the free throw line. And then defense on the perimeter. We're going to keep you from shooting the three if you got a good shooter. We're going to put up people on the perimeter. So that is what's going on. There's no defense, a lot of offense. Does the offense, how in football it simulates to good fandom and all that. In football, deep ball and all that, it's a different correlation in basketball. When you see in 3-pointers all day and that's it. And I saw a score the other day, it was 136-94. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
They almost scored 150 points in a basketball game. Like,
well, and
any coach would be. I mean, that's why you see NBA coaches. They literally have no hair.
Well,
on their face. They just rip everything off.
I mean, gosh, we talk so much about like the NFL All-Star weekend, like the Pro Bowl weekend and stuff. NBA's trying to figure it out, right? They tried to make it
The dunk contest is never what it was.
Yeah, well, it's, and a big part of that, it's the same issues as like Major League Baseball is running into. You're struggling to find top of the line players to compete, right? Like Blake Griffin, the years of like Blake Griffins and those.
Yeah, that was the last really good class. Him and Birdman.
What?
A few other guys.
Berg is not good.
Max McClung. But like no, like that's
Green.
the thing
Gerald was it Gerald Green? He had super hops.
Like those guys aren't necessarily competing in these. Major League Baseball is going through the same thing of trying to get notable players to participate in the home run derby.
Right. You won't get hurt there unless you swing too hard. And
well, I mean, you're talking about you're intentionally trying to hit.
You
a
ruin
home
your
run.
swing for the second half.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, but you get back on the batting cage, get to your batting coach, and they'll get you right.
Well, anyway,
you get your bat back on line a lot sooner. You get your 3-point shot off.
Well, yeah. And so, you're struggling, I think, to find some of those notable players that will draw butts and seats.
Yeah.
And so like viewership, like we talked about, down I think 18% from last season alone. It's down 50% from the 2012 lockout season. So it's a not necessarily a problem for the NBA, but they tried to make the NBA All-Star game a little one where players will try hard. I mean, I say try harder. Essentially will take it more serious because they offered money and they offered purses and they offer charity opportunities and things like that. But it maybe worked a little bit. The Virginia Pirate chimes in and says, I enjoy watching the NBA, but I also understand why people don't watch it. The national providers fixate on certain teams and drive narratives, which annoys me. I personally don't think they'll figure out people don't like that anytime soon. Small market NBA can be pretty fun to watch. Oh yeah. I'm sure like if you if you invest in like the NBA TV where you can watch every single game, I'm sure there's certain networks that have a really good time with it. And it's fun to watch OKC and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, or it's fun to watch, Charlotte. Yeah.
And then in springtime or summer, WNBA, those ladies as well. And then women's college basketball. You got players like Juju Watson's coming out. What's the young lady in Connecticut? I can't think of her name.
Paige
Beckers. You got players like that are coming up, and so that's where the eyes will start to go. Because I know I've already been watching WNBA because I had friends from way back. Anna DeForge, she was a classmate and a friend of mine here on campus in Lincoln, and I was watching her career and other players that I followed through those times around my time, and so there I'm gonna watch WNBA. Real easy.
Exactly. That's why it's important to provide, I guess, coverage from the networks for college, whether it's women's college basketball or men's college basketball. Because years before, if I say the name Skylar Diggins, she was one of the best players to ever play at Notre Dame, and she went to the WNBA, played for, still playing, right? And not many people know her, but now as we've seen the coverage expand and the coverage has transcended over the last 7 years, you say Caitlin Clark, everybody knows Caitlin Clark.
Exactly.
And those two players were very similar in the college game. Exactly. Skylar Diggins won titles against A&M, and now obviously you had Caitlin Clark who competed for titles. And so, but the WNBA viewership is obviously up because a lot more people know Caitlin Clark. We go to Indianapolis for Big Ten Media Days, and whose picture is on the side of that big hotel from top to bottom? It's Caitlin Clark. And so it's things like that are really, really cool. All right, guys, up against the clock. Take us away, Raffy. We got one final.
Should have been Peyton Manning, but break. This is The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
M-Suits Clothiers, Lincoln's favorite men's store. Family owned and operated, located 1 block south of 56th and Pine Lake Road. The end of season clearance is going on now with up to 50% off. Stop in now for best selection on sweaters, outerwear, suits, sport coat, dress pants, and dress shirts. M-Suits Clothiers, your menswear store.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Hey everyone, Lance here with Black Label. We specialize in creating custom crafted decks, pergolas, patio covers, and more. Plus, our retractable screens, gazebos, and patio enclosures create the ultimate outdoor retreat. With over 50 years of combined experience, we're not just builders, we're creators of unforgettable memories.
Call them today at 402-730-6333 or visit blacklabelbuilt.com for a free consultation.
Let's turn your backyard dreams into reality.
Black Label Built, built to serve, built to last.
Not many businesses can say they've made it 60 years, but Madsen's Bowling and Billiards can. With 12 bowling lanes and the biggest pool room in Nebraska, where else would you go to enjoy an afternoon or evening? There's great daily specials like $2 Tuesdays. Games of bowling, shoe rentals, draft beers, and tacos, all just $2 each. Have a delicious burger at EJ's Lounge before or after your bowling or pool session, and you'll leave satisfied. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards at 47th and Dudley.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Cobble Chevrolet GMC, and we wanted to give a special shout out to all of our great customers, thanking you all for a record-setting year in 2024. Now let's get the new year rolling with some big savings. Right now at Cobble, we have some of the biggest discounts in the area with over $12,000 off list price or 0% APR on select new models. So stop on in the dealership or hit us up online at cobblecars.com to get true low country overhead in action. $12,000 off list or 0% APR right now at Cobble. So please stop on in or visit us at cobblecars.com. You'll be glad you did.
Hey there, fellas. It's your girl, Jordan, with Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Let's talk about trading up. Not what you're thinking. You could never trade her in, but you can trade up her stone if you like. Signify the growth of your love, the challenges you have overcome, or any part of your love journey by trading up her diamond. Whether it's been 5 years, 25 years, or 50, say it with a bling. Big love, big bling. We got you. Until next time, this is Jordan at Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Happy shopping, guys.
Automotive Solutions is Lincoln's one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, from vinyl wraps to engine repair and maintenance. Automotive Solutions offers fleet services, as well as printing and graphic design for vinyl applications, plus installation of vinyl for boats, trucks, cars, and anything else you want wrapped. Perfection is their standard, and they never settle for less. Call today at 531-249-5600 or go to automotivesolutionslincoln.com to learn more. That's Automotive Solutions, 2024 Southwest 5th Street in Lincoln. Garage doors can break down or quit working at the worst times. At Doors Plus, they understand that a broken garage sometimes means repair and not replace. Sometimes, all you need to make your door like new again is a few bolts, realignment, or even a new balance. Trust the pros at Doors Plus to handle your garage door repair the right way so you can get on with your busy schedule. Visit them online at doorsplusllc.com or give them a call at 402-590-5800.
Did you know that AmeriCorps programs improve lives, strengthen communities, and foster civic engagement in Nebraska? For example, AmeriCorps members serving with Conservation Nebraska provide valuable environmental education and practical tips people can use to maintain Nebraska's natural beauty and live more sustainable lives. Discover more about AmeriCorps programs making a difference in your community at serve.nebraska.gov. Paid for by Serve Nebraska, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Outside is where winter adventure unfolds. On frozen lakes, icy landscapes, and snow-covered slopes, feeling the cold air rush by as you race downhill. The freedom of gliding with ease and the warmth of being together. From epic sled rides to the fun of ice fishing, it's all right here beneath Nebraska skies. Start your winter adventure at yournebraskaparks.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Associations and this station.
The captain, Vershawn Jackson.
This is Matt Rule bragging about the Big Ten, but at the same time, they made it to their bowl game.
6-6 for me. Yeah, we went to a bowl. We won it, and we won it playing against a team without their best two players. I'm not really buying that, me personally. I think we're a 500 team right now. I don't think we deserve to go to a bowl game. I'm glad we went because we got a chance finally to get some extra work. They got a chance to feel how it feels to go to a bowl game. So that's all then. But taking care of what you need to take care of, I think, comes first.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket, wrapping up another show for a Tuesday. Tuesday.
If we were prepared a little bit better, we would probably had something to continue that with.
Yeah,
but it felt like it kind of abruptly stopped.
We did what we could.
It just came to an abrupt halt. Anyway, Captain's show obviously coming up next. We'll work on getting out of here. AD will join us back from tomorrow as long as he makes it out of Area 51 safely.
Safe and sound.
Anyway, Raff, what you got for a little RGT action today?
All right, everybody. Today's Raff's Good Take goes out to Mr. Chris Deibler, Dr. Deibler. It is his birthday today. If you had the privilege of being taught by Mr. Deibler, being principaled by Mr. Deibler when he worked at Pound, he was the principal there for several years. Just one of the greatest guys that I've ever met, a great influence on my life. Just a great person. Mr. Deibler, Coach Deibler, Dr. Deibler, so many titles. I hope you have a great birthday. You're an amazing person. You are Raff's Good Take.
Swiss Army knife.
You did it all.
Did everything. AG, what you got for us today, my friend?
Yeah, I got a fun little one quote here. It says, never let the things you want make you forget the things you have. Right there.
Nice.
So
nice.
yeah,
go ahead, AG. Sorry.
No, I was just saying, like, you don't have to go to the Super Bowl. Enjoy your family and friends at home. Yeah, we already talked about today. There you go.
I certainly am. I'm going to enjoy being at Buffalo Wings Rings with the fellas. I hope everybody that's listening come on out, hang out with us. We'll have plenty of prizes, giveaways, and good conversations. Feel free to purchase beverages for friends as well. But either way, I want to thank our friends at the Body Lab. Even though AD is not here for the attitude adjustment, we want to thank Rachel and her team at the Body Lab for their support of the program. As always, make sure you visit them today, 14th and Yankee Hill. They got everything from trigger point, dry needling, cold plunge tub, infrared sauna, the whole 9 yards. They can take care of you, get you feeling close to 100%, if not 100%. So make sure you visit Rachel and Dr. Hudson and her team at thebodylablnk.com, the Body Lab in Lincoln at 14th and Yankee Hill. All right, Raff, we got about a minute left, my friend. Any final thoughts going through that beautiful head of yours?
I've been thinking a little bit more, and I was thinking to myself, since AG's got all these connections in Green Bay, NFL draft, the Drive on the Road live show
my goodness.
From the draft in Green Bay. AG,
well, the draft is in Pittsburgh.
I thought that's in Green Bay.
It's in Pittsburgh this year.
No, it's in Green Bay.
Green Bay.
It is?
It's in Green Bay.
Google has it wrong.
It's in Green Bay.
It's in Green Bay, broski.
Draft 2025.
Green Bay.
Green Bay, Wisconsin.
That's why I'm asking him if he's going to announce a pick.
Oh, my bad. Green Bay.
Yeah, maybe 2026, maybe.
Then
my bad. I raised the right hand. That's on me.
Then we use AD's connections for Pittsburgh.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Be nice to each other. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road. Garage doors can break down or quit working at the worst times. At Doors Plus, they understand that a broken garage sometimes means repair and not replace. Sometimes, all you need to make your door like new again is a few bolts, realignment, or